Our next story is from India, where a major step is being taken towards the integration of officers from the defense forces. It's called cross-staffing, and with its implementation, Army officers will be stationed in the Air Force as well as the Indian Navy. This step is a prerequisite for achieving theaterization of the armed forces. It is a step to build theater commands. What exactly is a theater command? It is a command system that intends to bring better synergy between the three branches of the defense forces, that is the Indian Navy, the Indian Army, and the Indian Air Force. Cross-staffing is a step to build these theater commands. And for cross-staffing to be taking place, a batch of around 40 Army officers will soon be posted to the Indian Air Force and Navy establishments. And these officers will perform similar roles to the one that they performed in the Indian Army. Further, Army officers who are a part of the cross-staffing postings will be at the executive levels. Their ranks will be that of a major and a lieutenant colonel. And with this, a corresponding number of officers from the Indian Air Force and the Navy are also likely to be posted to Army establishments. You must be wondering, how is this possible? How can three different areas of defense facilitate a cross-transfer? How exactly does this work out? Well, that's because several weapon systems, surveillance radars, vehicles, telecommunication equipment are common across the three services. And that's where these cross-staff postings will be taking place. The cross-staffed officers will likely be tasked with handling logistics, reconnaissance, repair and recovery, as well as supplies management during their non-native postings. And the main purpose behind cross-staffing really is to pave the way for greater synergy and integration among the services, which in turn will help in overcoming various challenges of reporting procedures, procurement, and supply chain disruptions. And the end goal of cross-staffing is to familiarize the officers with the ethos and the functioning of the other two forces so that they can carry out operations in an integrated manner. Theater commands function by responding to threats that a country faces in the neighborhood. In fact, it promotes prompt intel sharing, improved troop acclimatization. It is compact and cohesive in nature and facilitates speedy mobilization. In India, the task of establishing theater commands has been given to the Chief of Defense Staff. And apart from India, several countries, including the US and China, have theater commands. And this is, of course, not the first time that India is aiming to integrate the services. Recently, remember, India announced a common uniform for officers of the rank of brigadier and above. With its implementation from August 2023, the new uniform will have common items away from an officer's regimental or corps affiliation to promote a great deal of esprit de corps, or what is commonly known as group spirit. They say that in union there is strength. And India is rightly doing this by making a solid attempt at integrating the services of the country. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.